to Consultants Corner. I'm Rebecca Brizzi. This is my corner. I am a consultant. When is it okay to answer a question with a question? Is it ever okay to answer a question with a question? Are there times in which it is better to answer a question with a question? But aren't we always taught that it is impolite to answer a question with a question? Who thinks I'm ever going to stop asking questions at any point throughout this video? In fact, I spend most of my time answering questions with questions. My work kind of requires it. But here's one instance in which it is always okay, indeed correct, to answer a question with a question. When you are speaking to a prospect and that prospect says to you, "How can you help me?" This usually comes after a bit of a conversation. They might have asked you about yourself, your experience, your current services, and then flipped right into, "All right, well, how can you help me?" This is a question you should never answer without first asking another question, which is, what do you need? You can ask any variation of that question. The point is to get that person, that prospect, to explain their problem in their words, so that when you answer, "How can you help me?" you are solving their exact problem and you are using their own words. This means that it is something that they will understand, and it is something in which they will be interested because you've presented a solution to their problem instead of a service that simply exists. The prospect does not have to translate your service into their solution. You've done that work for them. But you can only do it if you have received the information specific about the answer to that question. When a prospect asks, "How can you help me?" it is okay, in fact correct, to answer that question with a question. And that question could be, what's keeping you up at night? What made you want to talk to me? What is your biggest challenge right now? What are you struggling with? What encouraged you to come to this meeting? Or it could be something more specific, based on the conversation you've already had. How did that particular problem come about? What do you hope will happen instead? What have you tried already to solve it? How have you used your resources thus far? What do you wish you were spending your time on? What has disappointed you? What hasn't worked? And I'm sure you can think of a dozen other types of questions you can ask in that specific scenario. Always present people with the thing that is of interest and of value to them. Use their language, put it in their context, understand their situation. Translate your world into theirs. For more on communicating with clients, think about customer experience, and I can point you to my course on building a customer experience plan. You'll find the link to that in the description of the video below. Your success with your clients hinges entirely on the experience that they have in working with you. Never underestimate the importance of a defined customer experience plan. As for me, I'll be back here at the next video with a new idea and a new tip, and I hope to see you there. Bye now.